Hi there. The madness is over, thankfully. Nothing much has happened out here since the last video. Well, apart from making the snowman, and this was one that didn't get finished. It wasn't needed in the end, so I didn't bother finishing it. But really, not much else happened. It is a mess out here. We had the boiler issue that I mentioned in the last video. So we had to get that fixed, and I was out here looking for some of the service parts for that, because I had some left over from when it was last serviced for the engineer to put back in the boiler. But yeah, we got that sorted, thankfully. No issues with that. So we got the heat and the water back on, and no problems. It only took a couple of days to do. Thankful for that. Yeah, it's a big mess out here. So I hope you all had a great Christmas too. Ours was pretty good. Let's take you inside and I'll show you what happened with all the wine. It's all bottled now. A lot was given away. I've got some left and that, so we'll take you and show you how that all went. So this is my understair cupboard where I keep a lot of the wine. It's not where everything is, but the Golden Bullace. That came up lovely. I drank a bottle of each. This is one I get, I've named it Chateau du Courtin, because that's, I get the grapes off a friend. I've got some slow wine and the blackberry wine. But we also got, and we drank some of this, slow gin. Some of that, and the Golden Bullace and Slow vodka. That is beautiful stuff. That had the sloes, Golden Bullace, oranges and lemons, and a bit of ginger and everything in. We got a fair bit off of that. So that's in that little cupboard. So I have another little cupboard here, and there's a stack there and a few underneath on the shelf there. So we've got in total about 60 bottles. I got about 100, between sort of 95 to 100. I can't remember exactly because they weren't all bottled together, and some was given away and I lost count, but it was between 95 and 100 bottles. And I guess I've given away 30 plus bottles over the Christmas period, drunk some, so there's about 60 left. So there's that little lot. Now the mash, or the fruit that came out of the slow gin and the Golden Bullace vodka, we made cakes, and I'll show you them. So these were they're Christmas cakes, or a fruit cake. I'm the only one in the house that eats them, that's why they were made into little individual ones. Ignore them, they're just little chocolate ones my daughter has. But these, let's see if I can unwrap, break a chunk off, nice inside. But I made a fair few of them, and I've eaten a fair few of them, so very nice. Now, I thought for the next video I do, sometime in the new year, I'd do a Q&A, however many questions, probably about 5. But anyway, if as many questions as do come, I'll try to give answers to. So, if anybody has any questions they'd like to ask me, I may even throw in, excuse me, a few little interesting facts about myself. But yeah, let's do a Q&A. But one of them I'll try and deal with here. Ian Matthews saw my comment on Samson Boat Company about Leo and his cut off finger. Now, I did cut the end of my index finger, so here we are. I'm not sure how we're going to see this, but let's see if we can find some better light. I don't know if it'll show up, but there is a scar around there. I've took some photos. It might show up better, but I took off pretty much the whole side of that finger in a chunk. And Addenbrooke's Hospital sewed it back on for me. Most of it, because they had to defat it a bit. And then put the skin back on. So it's not quite the same shape as the other finger, but you wouldn't really notice, Ian. So if you look back at some of the other videos, you wouldn't really see it, but I hope that scar shows up on there. Yeah, it was just a silly lack of thought, rushing to do something and slip with a Stanley knife. Never mind. Anyway, have a great new year, everybody, and I'll see you again soon. Get thinking of those questions. Bye.